Hey there, Chris here, and this week we're taking a look at the Hobonichi Weeks notebook. I'm really excited that we got these in. I've been using these for a couple of years actually, and because we haven't carried them, I haven't been able to sing their praises, but we have them in stock now, and it's just a phenomenal planner, and it's a good option for you to get ready for 2018. So we have them in two different colors, the ultramarine and the forest green. Ultramarine's a nice ultramarine color, but it's got the 2018 and the silver kind of print there, and then it also has very subtle 2018 on the spine. We're going to take a closer look at the forest green one here. But first, these notebooks come with Tomoe River paper, which, as I'm sure many of you know, is just a phenomenal paper option. I have my one from this year, so I'm just going to show you. It just handles all your writing instruments perfectly. It's made for fountain pens, which is a phenomenal job with those. Even huge wet swatches, super broad nibs, it has no problem. There's going to be some show through, but there's not going to be any bleed through, and that's the big thing. As far as usability, if you're concerned with show through, I haven't noticed much of an issue. Even if you fill up your page like this, and you go to the next one, you're not going to have an issue with it kind of getting in the way of what you're writing on that current page. So you get a bunch of stuff when you get your Hobonichi Weeks notebook. First of all, a very handy laminated railway map of Tokyo in Japan. I don't know how useful this will be for you. Obviously, if you're buying this in Japan, it would be very useful. And then you get this adorable little life book fold out. It's all in Japanese. All the writing in the weeks is in Japanese, unfortunately, although I don't think that really impairs the usability. But you can take a look at this. It's got some cute illustrations of all the different people that use their Hobonichi Weeks notebook and why they use it. At least that's what I assume it says. I don't read Japanese. The other neat little thing that it comes with is this little laminate sticky back card. What that's meant for is you can put it in the back of your notebook like this. You can hold on to credit cards or index cards on here. I use mine in the back all the time to always have an index card with me. It's a nice little feature. Once we get through all the swag, we open up our Hobonichi Weeks. We are greeted with a beautiful layout of the year. Like I said, it's all in Japan. I am sorry, but it shouldn't really be a hindrance as far as using this. All the months are labeled with their number. It's the same as the Western numbers, so 1 is going to be January, 12 is going to be December. So that's just a little yearly forecast. It's got the previous year and then the upcoming year as well. And then it jumps right into an entire yearly overlook. This is a really neat little feature, January through December, and then it's got all the days marked off. So if you want to do big bullet points, a list of people's birthdays, major to-dos, this is a good little section for that. And then it jumps right into a nice monthly calendar. This, when you're looking at these other yearly ones, the red is always going to be a Sunday. It's a little different than how some calendars are laid out, being a Sunday through Saturday. These are all going to be Monday through Sunday. So you got your monthly layout here. This one's going to start in December 2017, so if you wanted to, you could get using it a little early. It's got plenty of room to write, everything you need to in the days, and it has extra margins around the side for you to fill in as well. So that's going to have those monthly calendars through the year, and it's even going to go into 2019 for you. For a few months actually, January, February, March. So after those monthly lookouts, we're going to jump into what the notebook is actually named for, the weeks. This is not a daily notebook, this is a weekly overview, and I find it to be a little more useful than those daily ones because maybe I just don't have a lot going on. But so it starts Monday through Sunday, gives you plenty of room here on each day to write in, what you got going on, big major events, and then it gives you a blank page on the other side to either write your to-dos or to fill in some more detailed information on that. They are going to be tabbed on the side here, so if you need to, you can kind of guesstimate which month you're at, kind of stick a finger in, and get to a general area. The notebook is also going to have 2 ribbon bookmarks. I find these to be very useful. I usually have one in the actual week section that I'm currently at. and then one either in the back or in the front with the yearly overlook, or as we'll see in the back, there's some extra room for you. The back of the notebook has this note page, which is meant to be kind of an index. The pages are all numbered in this index section, so that is pretty useful that you can actually write the page number and kind of a general idea. There are a number of these blank graphed pages back here that I use all the time for jotting quick notes and just it's a great kind of reference area to have. So that's going to be a whole section here. It's going to be over 70 pages. Because this is a Tomoe River paper, this notebook packs in a lot of pages without being too dense. Once we get past that, we're going to have another little section. I call it My 100. It can be whatever you want. It's just a nice list. It's got a checkbox for you, so if you have any goals for the new year, they can be pretty simple ones or more complex ones. You got 100 spots here to kind of write those in. These notebooks are made to be used and abused. The ones we offer have this cloth cover. The notebook itself is fairly flexible, and you really can beat these up and they're going to last for the whole year. So there we go. That's the Hobonichi Weeks notebook. A phenomenal option. It's a great price. Pick one up. I don't think you'll be sorry you did. It's a great way to stay organized in the new year and just to keep track of everything and anything. You can go check them out at andersonpens.com.